We reach the point when we have a list with all our notes that we want to play one after another. So, how do we go through the list and process them? For that, we've learned how to imitate the repeat with the repeat until, and we're going to use the same technique. We're going to use a variable that will have the index of the list element as the value. In other words, we will use an iterator variable that we already have, and the iterator will be 1, so we can get the first value from the list, because we can refer the list element by the index. Then we will increase that iterator variable to 2. Then we can get the second element, then we will increase it and we will have the third element, and so on until the end of the list. We will stop when the iterator reaches the length of the nodes list. So let's get started. Let's remove whatever we have here, and first of all we're gonna specify when are we stopping. We're gonna stop when the iterator is equal to the length of the nodes. At the beginning, the iterator will start from 0, that's good, and we will repeat until we reach the end. So how do we process it? So for the sake of simplicity, let's use a delay. Actually, we had something before which waited until sleep time, and we will use something called the if statement. So this is really alike the repeat until because it has a condition. So if this condition is true, then and only then whatever is inside the block is gonna be executed. If the condition is false, then it's not gonna execute. It's gonna go here and it's gonna continue whatever's under it. So let's see. If our element is equals to poo, then play the poo. So for that, we're gonna use the operator. If our element from the list is equals to poo, then we actually use our custom block. We play the poo. Let's reorganize a bit, because if we want to use the play poo cleanly, then we should add this to the keyboards. So whenever we press the keys, only then we execute the add to the list operation. Otherwise, every time we play our song, we're gonna add to the list as well, which we don't want. So how do we get the element? We're gonna go to variables and we're gonna get the item number 1 of notes. Okay. Alright, but we don't need item number 1, we need item number always going forwards and forwards and forwards until the end. We want all of them one after another. We don't just want the number 1. So for that we have the iterator. With the iterator we're gonna get item iterator of notes, and if this value is equals to poo, then play the poo. Let's see what happens. Nothing. What's the problem? We didn't increase the iterator. Voila, we're gonna change the iterator by 1. So as you can see, now if I press the green flag, if the iterator reaches an index, a number, on which position there's a poo, the poo sound will be played. Let's check it out. Alright. So, we would want to do the same with the ts and the wow. So for that, we're going to use another if condition, and come on, go there. This if always likes to embrace things, but it's okay. So if the element from the list number iterator is equals to ts, then go to my blocks and play the ts. And the last one, if, don't embrace this one, if, let's see the operators. Actually, let's be a bit lazy and make this duplicate and put it here. This is way faster. And let's treat the wow as well. Alright, and of course we need to drag our custom block, which will do the wow. Cool. Now let's see what we have. As you see, poo, tss, poo, poo, tss, but not the wow, because our iterator reached 6, and when it reached 6, then it suddenly stopped, and it didn't go until the 6th element. So the solution here is actually to start the iterator from 1, because at the beginning, if you observed, there was a delay. There was a delay that was because of the iterator being 0, and there's no such element as element 0. Actually, in real life coding, every list starts from index 0. Here in Scratch, they start from index number 1. So we need to start the iterator from 1 and repeat until iterator equals to length of notes plus 1. So we need to add that operation. So length of notes, actually let's make length of notes plus 1. Would have been also good like that, but I like to see it like this. Let's see now. Whoa! All right, as you can see, now we have our music playing. The only problem that I see here is that I don't really like the wait time being at the beginning. I would love to put it at the end. So this way we can start the music immediately. Let's check it out now. So the sleep time is 0.7. Let me just decrease it with the down arrow as we have it here. When we press the down arrow, the sleep time changed by minus 0.1. It became 0.2. Let's just play whatever we have.
Whoa!
Alright, so now let's just clean everything and use whatever we programmed here with the keys. So I'm gonna go through and just make a new music. It added the notes one after another, 16 notes by count. Let's play it back. As you see, all the notes were played one after another with the delay of 0.2 seconds, which is awesome because we just recorded our song and we played it back. The only thing that is still missing is the timing. Stay tuned for the next chapter where we will handle this problem.